Hi guys, I'm back with another mani. So here I have my dip powder subscription bag from Sparkle & Co. This is themed Halloween sea glass. This was for September and I recorded this video in October. And so of course it has the perfect cutouts appropriate for the theme of the bag. And then it came with some Solidify, I believe that's Solidify, which is Sparkle & Co.'s activator to harden the dip powder. And this subscription bag came with 4 dip powder colors. And so I'm just pulling those out the bag and just sorting them by in chronological order by number. And so here are the swatch sticks. This color is sub bag 347. Y'all, my light's in the way. This is Ghosted. The next color is Pumpkin Poison. I believe that's what that says. And then this one is Halloween Sea Glass, and really nice with all the colors incorporated, and Bougie Opal. Some of these are UV glows and temp changers. I think 3 of them are. So I decided to use Ghosted, which is a glow, and Bougie Opal. So that was the kind of like cream or white, and then the purple in the kit. Now I did want to do a Halloween dip powder because I was like, I'm running out of time with getting these uploaded, but I decided to do one anyway with some chrome nail stamping. And so I am using Sparkle & Co.'s low odor dip base. So I am wearing a simple face mask, and so I'm just applying it to the nails. And these are gosh, I can't think of the nails, but they're really thick anyway, and so I probably should have chosen a thinner nail. These were pretty thick when I finished, just because the nail itself was thick. I can't remember, it was 𝑻𝒊𝒔𝒉 and Rosalind, I think, Rosalind nails that I got off Amazon. At the time I purchased them, they were like $2.99, so I picked up several packs. So I was like, let me use that because I love the shape of those. And they're pretty sturdy nails. And so I'm just applying a thin layer of dip base liquid to the nails and laying the nail flat in the dip powder. And then I'm just using my finger just to kind of pat the foil flakes and things in place. And so these are all of the nails with the first coat of dip powder. And so I'm going in and lightly brushing off excess dip powder from the nail before I go in with my second coat. And so I'm going in with the second coat. Again, I'm trying to apply that dip base as thin as possible. And so before, and I can tell it's getting a little gooey, but it's okay, it still works. And so before I place that brush back into the bottle, I am wiping it off on that paper towel, just because if there's any dip powder particles still left on the nail and I go to apply that dip base and it gets in that dip brush, it could potentially contaminate your dip base liquid and make it unusable. And so I'm just repeating that process, and you can see the difference between 1 coat and 2 coats. And I'm going in and repeating that with the other color. And so once I get all of the nails activated, with the dip powder applied. And again, if you miss any areas, and I digress, if you miss any areas, this is your opportunity to fill in any gaps on the nail as well with the second coat. I would not recommend applying 3 coats of dip powder to fake nails. It's just no point, because the nail itself gives you kind of durability and strength, and then applying that dip powder on top of there is just extra strength for that nail. And so I am going in and encapsulating these nails in Sparkle & Co.'s clear. That's just because these this dip powder has like foil flakes and like shimmer glitter pieces in there, and when I do my filing and buffing of these nails, I don't want any of those pieces to turn colors, and I don't show all nails on camera. And so I'm just applying that clear. You can see it's kind of gooey on the nail where it kind of ran, and so when you lay the nail flat in the dip powder, you want to make sure you do that as lightly as possible, because you can see where it kind of slid to the side on the nail. And so I'm just repeating that process. And so after I get clear on all of the nails, I did remove excess dip powder from the nail. I am taking a paper towel and wiping the rim of the base bottle, just because I don't want that to seal shut. So I'm trying to get as much of any of that dip liquid that's on the rim and the edge of that bottle off. And so I'm brushing off excess dip powder from the nails, and I'm applying Sparkle & Co.'s Solidify, which is their activator. This will harden the dip powder in preparation for filing and buffing. And in this particular video, I do leave the filing and buffing process for these artificial nails in. And so I wait about 5 minutes. The nails are hard. And so I'm going in with a nail file, and I get out of frame just a little bit. And I'm just filing around the edges of that nail just to kind of sharpen it up. Anything that's kind of hanging over the nail, I'm just crisping those edges of the nail up. And again, I found it easier to pop the nail off of the stand, and I didn't do all nails on camera, and so I was just like, okay, this is on my nerves. So I just take the file and run it along the top of the nail just to smooth things out. That's where it fell off, and I was like, it's better this way anyway. And so I'm just kind of smoothing out that nail, any ridges or lumps that could potentially be on that false nail. I'm just filing that off, and this video is sped up. And then I'll go in, once I get it to my liking, I'm going to go in with a buffing block and buff the nail smooth. And so I'll do that for all nails. So here I'm going in with some nail stamping. This is Uber Chic Beauty's Halloween 1 stamping plate. I use it often. And then I have my chrome palette from Coco and Claire. I wanted to do some chrome purple pumpkins just to kind of match that other dip powder. And so I'm going in with a nail stamper that I don't care much about, because over time using chrome powder on top of a nail stamper, it will turn cloudy. And so I'm covering that whole stamper with the purple chrome powder and kind of rubbing that in just to get good coverage. That's a really pretty chrome purple, by the way. That was absolutely pretty, but it didn't stamp on the nail like I wanted it to, and I don't know why I did that, because even though it's see-through, it does have a backing on it, so it was kind of cloudy. And so I'm going in with Clear Jelly Stamper Sticky Clear. I don't like stamping with clear stamping polish. It was hard as heck to see. You could see it, but it was just hard to see, and I was like, it's a good idea in theory, I get it, but it's a no for me. I should have stamped in black, because black with chrome powder on top of black stands out the most. And so you can see I'm just rolling the stamper, and then I realized, like, oh, this image does not cover the whole nail. So I do end up re-stamping that nail. And so in between each image, I do reapply the chrome powder to the stamper. You want to get good coverage, because I'm not finished. And so I'm going in with that bigger single pumpkin on the plate, and again, it is hard to see clear sticky stamping polish. I promise you it is. And I didn't put any matte top coat on the dip powder nails, because they're already matte, so you don't need to have a matte polish, because the surface itself is already matte. And so I'm going in and just kind of rolling that on there. You can see it picked up, but it's really light. And so off camera I removed all of that, and so you can see now the pumpkin on that thumbnail looks a little different, because what I did was I just restamped it. I'm going in with the smaller pumpkin and applying that to the nail, and then I kind of was like, okay, well, what are we doing with this nail? And so I end up applying some rhinestones in kind of that empty space, and I'm going in and removing excess chrome powder from the nail with that chrome powder brush that I got off of Coco and Claire's website. And so I decided to restamp that other nail. I just removed everything with acetone. I'm going back in, and this time, because I knew at this point that the image didn't cover the entire nail, I will stamp this twice. And so I stamp it on the nail, and then I go back in and pick up that image again. This clear stamping polish is a learning curve, because you got to really be able to see. And I wear glasses, y'all. I've been wearing glasses. I don't mind telling my age. I'm 45, and I've been wearing glasses since I was in 11th grade. And it's a no for me. It is a no for me. I can't see that good sometimes. You know, you would think I have thick glasses, but I don't. It's just, you know, over time your vision does deteriorate if you have vision issues that run in your family. And so I'm going back in, and once I get that all over the nail, this one's a little bit better, but I was wanting it to be more pigmented like the other doggone nail. I was wanting it to be that way, but whatever works. And so I didn't want to fool with applying a smudge-free top coat or anything like that, so I do go in with Canny's or Kanai's no wipe top coat and apply that to all nails, and then I cure in my LED lamp. Now these do glow, and I thought the pumpkins would glow through, not all of them glow, but the white ones glow. I thought the pumpkins would glow through the dip powder, but it didn't turn out like I wanted it to. So disappointing, but it's okay. So after I cured the top coat, I decided again to put some purple rhinestones using my card rhinestone glue gel. This does require curing, and I'm putting that right on top of the top coat. And I'm just putting the glue gel wherever I want the rhinestones to be placed. And so I'm just applying, I think, 3 rhinestones. I'm doing a big one and 2 little ones on the side, and off camera I do apply in between there some purple caviar beads, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, but the chrome stamping on the thumb turned out way better than the middle finger. And so here are the nails finished, nice and shiny, and then I do apply them to my nail with sticky tabs. And so here are the nails on. Thought they were real simple and pretty. That purple is really pretty. And so you can see how the nails are thicker. Again, with the dip powder, it still works. I could feel when I had them on that they were kind of weighted a little bit, and that was fine. And here are the nails. I thought the pumpkin, it showed up good on the, I couldn't get my iPad to really focus. It showed up good on the thumbnail, but the middle finger, So guys, please like this video if you found value. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to my channel. It's free 99. I appreciate you watching. See you next time.